Good evening. Good evening, sir. So I am starting my presentation here. So my topic is logic and its concepts. So the facilitator is Uttam Sreshta sir. Myself, student Krishna Kumar Subedi, M.Ed Mathematics Education 2024 batch from Bhutan at Kathmandu University. So my presentation outline is definition and background history on logic, formal and informal logic, logical statements and truth tables, role of logic in our daily life. With this, firstly, definition and background history on logic. So here, logic is a science of the necessary laws of thought without which no employment of the understanding and the reason takes place. It is told by Immanuel Kant, who lived in 1785. So it says that logic is a science of the necessary laws or the principles that govern all these concepts of logic, so that we can make a better understanding through critical reflection and reasoning. Likewise, in our daily interactions, logic is a vital tool that helps us structure arguments and make wise decisions. So with the help of these logical tools, it can help us to make wise decisions. Then the first great treatise or the theories on logic were written by the Greek philosopher called Aristotle. He also states that logic is a collection of rules for deductive reasoning for every subject. So for every subject it can apply. It's not just in maths, but logic can apply in every subject too. In the 17th century, the German philosopher and mathematician Gottfried Leibniz used symbols for deductive reasoning. So for deductive reasoning, he was the person to use the symbols in the first case. Then, similar to algebra notation, Gottfried Leibniz had mechanized the process of reasoning about numbers and their. Then, formal and informal logics. Formal logic refers to organized system of reasoning that draw conclusion by applying formal rules and symbols. Then, informal logic evaluates arguments in plain language without rigorous formalization, concentration on every reasoning. Then, propositional and predicate logic are components of formal logic, which is strict, exact, and frequently used in mathematics. Informal logic is adaptable, context dependent, and prioritize argument evaluation and practical reasoning. Formal logic is applied in computer science, philosophy, and mathematics. Informal logic, it is applicable to regular conversation, arguments, and critical thinking tasks. Likewise, logical statement and truth table. So in the logic, further if we move, there are so many concepts. So basically I have highlighted here a few ones. So firstly, in logic, main thing is about we talk about a statement. Statement or proposition is a sentence that is true or false, but not the both. So example, 2 plus 2 equals 4 and 2 plus 2 equals 5 are both a statement. So this is logical statement. Then there is another one also. A compound statement is a statement involving both conjunction and disjunction of a statement. Conjunction means we can say conjunction means or, and disjunction means and. Sorry, conjunction means and disjunction means or. So for example, we can say here x is greater than, sorry, a is greater than or equal to x means x is less than a or equal to a. Or we can say that x is less than or equal to a means x is less than a or equal to a. Similarly, we have here x is greater than or equal to 2 or x is less than or equal to 1. So next is, based on the above logical statements can be used to create a truth table as given in the picture. So using these statements and with conjunction and disjunction symbols, that is or and, we can create a truth table like this to form a logic. For example, here it is given P, Q, and R are three statements of a logic, defining logic, and based on that P and Q is given the truth table there. then likewise P and Q and R also it is given there, then Q and R, then P and then bracket Q and R. So this, for this statement, certain equivalency relation is proved, and this is how logical statement is used to create a truth table and also to prove an equivalence. So this is one of the examples, but there are so many, like we can prove through these logical statements a thing called tautology or contradiction. So tautology means in the end result everything will be true, and if it is contradiction, in the end result everything will be false. So this is what we call in a brief concepts on logical statements. And now, role of logic in daily life. So logic promotes critical thinking, which enables people to evaluate data impartially. Logic helps us in reducing difficult issues into smaller, manageable components in daily life. When faced with alternatives, logical reasoning helps weigh the advantages and disadvantages of each option. Building logical arguments can assist us become more convincing in talks and disputes. By stimulating meaningful discussion, logic can be helpful in conflict resolution. So these are some uses of logic. If we learn logic properly and apply it in our daily life, then it can help a lot. So these are the uses of logic. And with this, I have completed my